Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, did we say left for the blade?
Yes. So range stack up, please. Range stack up. If you're not going to be able to go left for the blade, you're doing it wrong. Ooh, that targeted a ranged. Interesting.
Should we put those ones at the right?
To the left, Inoro. Left. Okay.
Watch
fine.
out.
You know what? Actually, I like that. That was another strat that was used once before, where you go in the in between. Melee.
You can
and
remove
ranged.
your stacks by being hit by Grishel's combo of Wicked Laceration. Mine just all disappeared.
I'm dispelling dread.
I'll get Gen C one more top. Up, they timed out.
Oh shit! Okay, that has to be done fast.
Yeah,
Jesus.
one immediately, one halfway through, and the other time's out.
Is there always two of them?
Yep, 40% I think they phase.
This is the debuff. I gotta dispel this. We're gonna lose people. Okay. Just wipe. Okay, so I have an idea on what we do. Because the leap can target anyone, it appears, and leave that giant permanent shit on the ground, we're all going to move around the room. Well, actually, maybe we just have a drop-off behind. Does it target melee as well?
It can.
Yes. Okay.
We
No,
just...
I know you do. I know. I'm just trying to deal with the possibility that melee get it as well. So we can't do like a drop-off point behind the ranged. Because there has to be a spot for melee to drop it to. Maybe we fill the room left to right.
We can put 2 gates.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
two different color arrows. Do you just want to do left, red to the left and golden to the right?
No. Gold is the stuff on the ground. So gold needs to get to the back or in some area we've decided we're no longer using once it comes out. Okay, that's fine. If you get the leap, you need to get out. You need to get to the back. Use a Warlock Portal if you're melee, or just run as fast as you can. Range, take a couple steps behind you. Try to fill in from the wall to towards the middle as we go. Arrows, red arrows, you are in front of us, I want to say. I don't actually think we do off to the left. I think we use the interim space between ranged and melee. It's much easier. So be with the range stack pretty much at all times, and then if you get the red arrow, you take a step forward. If you're a melee, you take a step back, and you use the space between melee and ranged.
Read if you want Innervate, just call it.
I'm doing garbage for healing right now, so give it to anybody but me.
Don't give it to me. Me either. Paladins does nothing.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leap to the back. Good. Red arrows in the interim space between melee and ranged. Ooh, we're dead. The person's... Okay, we're gonna get debuffed soon. Spelling Thamonk. Spell Zadi.
Range stack up again.
And then let the last one fall off. Let's get tight again, range, please.
So
Move again. I don't know what that was, dude. Okay, you can't get hit by those aftershocks. Those deaths are all seismic upheaval. Leap to the back. There's a mind control? What? Dispelling myself. Red forward. Man, I'm not sure what's going on here. We got range standing in melee. We got the bosses have moved too close to us.
So I'm guessing you're supposed to go into these little pools on the ground when you get that 20-second stun thing. It seems like it absorbs damage.
With the Stonebreaker combo, like he just picks wherever I was last standing, and then you can either just sidestep out of it before he finishes the cast, or you can just get hit by it. But every time I go to reposition him, he does it, and it just ends up fucking whoever's standing near the edge.
so he like turned around and did it?
No, I was moving him back, and then he does his combo, and if you see him casting it, you can just sidestep out of it. He doesn't. Once he starts casting it, he doesn't change the way that he's facing, so you can either choose to get hit by it or not, and then he does a knockback in the same direction, even if you change where he's facing. So wherever he targeted for his Stone Breath, he'll do the knockback in the same direction, regardless of where I turn him afterwards.
Yeah, I mean that's what I got hit by, but once you get hit by the Stone Breath, you can't move.
If you get hit by it to remove a bleed, you're sitting there basically stunned until you get hit by the knockback. You can't avoid it.
It
So
just
you
sucks.
need to be like gripped out or something.
Almost always follows up that combo like right after he leaps way across the room. So by the time I get him repositioned, he does it, and it's usually in a bad spot.
This is why I was thinking maybe we leave him behind us, but it's whatever. Give me one
Limit
sec
has
here.
him up against this wall in the back, and they're just moving them
And
along the wall.
they're probably just filling in the space exactly like I thought, right?
Yeah, I mean they're just moving them when there's a circle that gets put in melee.
Okay.
So how do they have him facing, just like with his face to the glass window?
The tank's back's just against the wall, so like it looks like that they like are like kind of like along the wall and like against this gate as well.
Are they split or together?
Also,
Bosses are
that looked like a mind control, but it was actually a killable thing. They were petrified. So if you see someone's health bar turn into an enemy attack bar there, just DPS them, please. Okay, let's try their positioning then. Let's try bringing the bosses all the way here, ranged, start dumping off. Give me one sec.
Should we have a marker on the ground? So Curse of Petrification, whoever it's on, I think it goes on 3 or 4 people at the same time. We can just stack with it.
Okay, drop a red X over here, please. Sorry,
Where are
LVY
you?
removed my raid control and I don't have Exorcist installed, so I don't know what's up with that. Over here. Okay, great. I want us to start by dropping off all of our leaps over there. We're going to move the boss anytime melee get a leap. Melee just drop the leap off the boss. Okay, and then ranged, I want us to stack tight, please. Go ahead and stack up on star as a stack point. Okay, let's give this another pull.
Mage buff.
Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, we're bringing the bosses all the way across. Drop all leaps in the vicinity of star. I'm sorry, X. Ranged, you're stacked tight on me, star marker. Spelling Jinsei. Nope. Okay, so we have to be very because we're stacked. We have to be very fast to move with upheaval when it comes out, so that we don't all die instantly. Because I believe there is time for you to move, but you have to move immediately.
So that was what, just the debuff guy died?
No, I mean, yeah, it probably snowballed out of control, but most of us died to seismic upheaval, which is the circles on the ground, the small ones. Looks like you have 2 seconds to move out. We could. What'll probably end up being done is when we have timers for that, we'll all spread before it comes out, but we have no timers for it, so it's really difficult to know. What do you mean by chain 3 cast?
It does 3 of them.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we'll just keep moving around the room then. Let's see if we can actually move out of it fast enough to not take a tick.
I don't think you can dispel petrification.
You can. It's a curse. It can only be dispelled by curse dispellers. So the stone one is more important because when it falls off, when all 3 of them fall off at the same time, we die. Because it does huge raid-wide damage when it falls off. So what we want to do is we want to dispel one pretty much immediately after they come out, top off, dispel the second one, and then let the third expire. And then the curse one, the person needs to get out of the group after they get it so that they don't freeze multiple people, and then they get dispelled. It's not that important, though, to dispel the curse. You can just let it fall off and then break their petrification once it falls off.
I think the point of the curse is it removes the stacks of dot damage that you have when you're stoned.
So you
right?
okay? So you actually would want to hit people with that intentionally. You have high stacks.
Yeah, you just have them go to some particular place,
Right.
and anyone who needs to clear also goes there, and you like burst them down or something like that.
Okay,
Something
that
like
actually is ideal then. Let's just put down a marker somewhere.
I don't
Square.
think we're getting far enough that we've gotten there one.
No, I know. I don't think the dots are even anything at this point. It's probably you have to clear them later on. Like by the time we get to like 40% or something, people are gonna have a bunch of dots.
For the dispel, do you always want to do the first one?
Yeah,
So
that's
then
fine.
we don't have to.
Yep.
And
Yep.
someone else can always do the second or something.
Yeah. Who wants to get second dispel?
I got
I
it.
can do that.
Okay.
All right, great.
So other guy do it. Oh.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Mage buff.
Wicked Blade. You guys aren't listening. Oh, okay. We changed I called for a chain. It's fine though, as long as I don't hit people. In front of us, between melee and ranged.
Where's the spell?
Move, move, move. I got it. He's gonna do 3 of these.
It's stack back up over the room.
Yeah.
It's on 2 of the melee. Needs to move out when the melee needs to move out. Wrong way.
Someone moved behind the melee with their arrow. That's the petrification curse.
Everyone needs to move again.
Yeah, you can fully not get hit very easily if you move right away.
Do we want to break them or?
Yeah,
This
behind
one
us.
first, please.
There's 2 curses about to go off.
Yeah, we're fucked.
We can't be that close.
You ran
Should I
on me.
just take the first dispel?
No, I'll do it. I'm sorry. I was paying attention to our discussion about
Yeah, but
blades.
if you're paying to just like if you're paying attention to other stuff, it's better that I just take the first maybe.
It's fine. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
There is still strength in these wings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The jump is going over to X, and then the blades are just going into the interim space between range and melee. Yeah.
Here's the information. Okay, so one of them's still tankable. The other
I think
one...
it's whichever one's not. It won't take any damage though, because they're both prevented from taking damage because of their health link.
Yeah, they're both immune, but but one of them's going to be tankable, and the other one
this
just
is
does
good.
everything.
Yeah. So
There's bats.
Faramathras,
Oh.
or whichever one that was.
Do we have to kill him? That's a lot of health.
So stuck in the intermission.
Well, that's a bug.
Maybe
Should we
reset
try to
the
pull
boss.
and reset?
Yeah.
We don't take durabilities, so just wipe real quick or reset.
Oh, there they go.
Okay.
Don't go through the portal at the bottom.
Well, this is not a reset, boss.
No, it probably is a reset, boss. It's just it's not able to be reset right now because Blizzard, Blizzard does Blizzard things.
Just tank them over here, no problem.
It's like Spellblade all over again.
I want to see what happens when he goes through the mirror.
Don't go through the mirror. You can't get back.
When the boss goes there.
They didn't despawn.
They
did they?
still haven't despawned. Uh-oh.
Hey. Can we reset the instance?
They're evading too.
Everyone write a report.
Yeah, definitely report this.
Yep.
What?
Can't write a report.
What did you do since it started doing this?
And we got one of them to 40%, right?
No.
That's what caused it.
70%.
70%. Okay.
We can just kill the bats, right?
No.
They're evading.
That's what we need to try. Everybody hearth out or teleport out. Or just hit the portal.
Well, that's dumb.
I know, I tried to do that too.
The guy right there is like,
died.
teleport you right there.
There's still people inside.
Hurt him.
Okay, it's been reset. you can see another raid is out here doing the same exact thing, so it must do that every time. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's not where we wanted that. Move to the right. Ranged.
Upheaval, move.
It coincides with those, which is interesting. We can move back to where we were. Okay, there's the curse.
Upheaval again.
Move. Keep moving. Don't get hit by the aftershocks. Back to where we were. Got me. Get topped quickly. Spell second. It's a fight where not having timers is really shitty.
Yeah.
What is our next target?
Nothing's very telegraphed for this.
Not at all. Just stuff just happens.
Yeah, it's probably just right now they're probably just testing like the tuning for the damage, like more than anything.
Shit, we should have wiped.
I think we need a reset.
Yeah. Let's find out if it does it again.
Not release. But like, other than like everything doing a shit ton of damage, I feel like this
They're
fight.
still up.
They're still there.
Yeah.
Ward out.
Zone out. We'll reset again.
Okay, so the way that whole upheaval thing is working, we get one of those circles instantly and then another circle every 2 seconds for 4 seconds. So what we could do for that, the initial one, we're all going to be stacked so we can move out. Then we can go a little bit out and, drop another one. Then we can drop another one and collapse right back in. So after the third one, we can just collapse right back into the middle where we were all standing.
Yeah, it's basically like a... what's that ability from Hive Mind? But there's 3 of them. So...
Echoing Void.
Echoing Void, yeah.
Safe to go in.
No, it was not.
That was a question.
A bunch of people, for whatever reason, just zoned in as soon as you said that.
They were
we go.
asking.
Now we're safe. Now we're safe. We're good. We're good.
Can't zone in. Oh,
Just lag.
yeah, there's too many people outside.
Yeah, big lag.
I'm stuck at a loading screen.
Yeah, same. I think they're switching it over, maybe.
There should be like another 15 minutes before the next
They
one.
change it when they want to.
Sometimes. Especially if the boss is untestable. Wouldn't say this one's untestable, but once you get, if you wipe in the second intermission, it's like your first intermission. It's just bad news.
It's still the same boss.
I hit level 60 about 12 times.
Congrats, my dude.
Just missing Janua. There we go.
What's red and blue for?
Blue is where we were going to suggest having people bring their curse eventually for people to get dispelled when we need to dispel the bleeds. Red is where we're dropping off the jumps, or at least attempting to. Okay, we're pulling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the dispels come out at the exact same time as the reverberate, which is coming soon. Or not, or it's just going to be completely different timing this time. It was identical timing last time, by the way.
Okay, that kills.
Good and res him. Move up, Honoro, please.
Honoro! Sorry. Let's try the res.
Probably rest the tank, yeah.
What's your feet?
Yeah, no, we... Break me out, please. Actually, just wipe.
Way ahead.
Yeah, that one's happening regardless. What'd you say, Ashkev?
I said Fro's mouse just like spun around in a circle at like 1,000,000 miles an hour on his stream.
Yeah, somehow I freaked out or something.
So I was watching JB's stream, and this boss seems to get bugged at like 40%, and it's not killable right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, the good news is we're not getting there.
Yeah, so they're just practicing mechanics now. But they can't seem to get it past that phase.
I like how limit's not stacked for the other ability.
Yeah, there's definitely a better way to be doing this. Although I honestly think that with timers, stacking is going to be easier.
Because if you get hit by your own, it's not that big of a deal. But if you get hit by like everyone's, you're dead.
Yeah, it does like 3k damage on its own. It's not a lot.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a better way to do it, but I don't know if I'm gonna want to switch it up right now. We can try spreading out and just seeing how it goes, but you're still gonna need to leave an open space between melee and ranged, and you're still gonna need to try to drop off the leaps. You know what? Actually, here's what we'll do: we'll spread out, leave an open space between melee and ranged. Melee, you'll attempt to drop your leaps off on the X side. Range, drop them off behind us, wherever we're currently standing at the edge. Okay, and let's loose.
Where are melee going with it?
Melee go X side, or just whatever's behind the boss with it. So bosses will be tanked here where they were tanked. Melee, just run out behind you, and when it gets too crowded, meaning a leap's going to hit melee, the tanks will pull the bosses along the wall so that there is room. Drop one. And then keep a clear lane between melee and ranged for the red arrows. All right, we're pulling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is not where we would have wanted that. Wicked Blade, move up.
Spread.
Spread. Move up. Good.
Don't stack on each other.
Should be another loose spread here soon.
Curse guy over there.
There it is.
I think the paladin just bubbled off.
More debuffs soon, I think. If they come out all together, be in the barrier. Yeah, here they are. Go ahead and dispel the second. And that's... Watch these. Careful. Alright, stay alive here. Push them.
That felt a lot smoother.
Yeah.
There is still strength in these wings.
Okay, ads are out. If you pick up an orb, bring it to the NPCs where we were tanking the bosses.
It's a gargoyle guy eating us.
It's gotta be tanked. Oh, and he still does his abilities during this. Interesting. So this isn't really an intermission. It's like you lose half the boss.
I yet stand, Prince. Though I may fly a little.
Where are the
stiff in
anima
morning.
orbs? I haven't seen them.
I think the boss is bugged, it's not spawning them.
Okay.
That's why the other guild's having problems. Because on the first pull there was a intermission bar for how many anima balls we need to pick up, but it's gone away now, so something's obviously bugged.
Taking damage.
Oh. Weird. Maybe they just disabled anima orbs entirely for testing?
Yeah, he's gonna get to 40% and then he's gonna stop doing anything and we'll just stand there like lemons, like all the other guilds are.
I'm anima.
I like to do 24/7 going.
You bet, man.
Let's wipe up.
Good news, if you have really good burst mobility like blink, disengage, or anything like that, you can get away from the leap before it lands on you during its travel time.
That's handy. Okay, so make sure ranged we're dropping off the leaps behind us, please. Not off to our left or right. Melee are going to be dropping them off to our right facing the wall, but we want to make sure we leave those areas for them. Let's try to get one more pull in on this.
Sorry, just had to submit a bug.
Yeah, no worries.
Dread Surge, more like Dead Surge.
Hey, I'll have you know, during the first 15 seconds of the fight, I do damage.
I gotta step out. Sorry, I got a phone call.
No problem.
Yeah, the implications of being able to use burst movement to get out of the leap are pretty huge, because you can stack leaps inside other leaps if you're targeted, and you won't die to any of the leaps.
Are we doing awful?
Yeah, here we go. Sorry, we're discussing mechanics in guild chat. My bad. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spread. Leave that lane clear, please. Wicked Blade should be soon. There it is. Use whatever space doesn't have people in it.
Curse.
Watch these. Don't die. Don't die. Okay, let's pull the boss. I got first.
Debuffs.
Yeah. In barrier. Spell second. Get topped. Yeah, what's gonna happen? We're getting sandwiched. What we need to do is we need to be pulling the bosses along this wall significantly faster, and I think more. I don't feel like what we're doing for leaps is ideal, but I don't know what's better. So.
Or not really making it all the way to the edge.
Yeah. People are hesitating after they get it for some reason. I'm not sure why.
So watching JB's group do this is everyone just takes their leaps to the left, and they rotate clockwise around the room.
That's what we're trying to do, I think.
But the negative consequence of that is once the boss works his way to the edge, if people are in front of him for the combo, they will get knocked off, so they have to pay attention to that.
Stand, Prince.
Okay, so the ads just straight up didn't spawn and now he's taking damage. Cool.
Yeah, this fight is very, very buggy right now.
Yeah, they're hot. I think they're hot fixing it multiple times while we do this.
And that's the whole point, so.
I think they're actually just straight disabling mechanics.
They are.
They
The way that the mechanics are working in the fight are not matching the journal at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the first floor.
Let's go and wipe up, guys.
Got here. Like, there's, if you look at the top of your screen, the bar appeared for Anima for what's his name, Prince whatever it is. So
We're on to the next boss, by the way. This is the end.
Looks like a cool fight, though.
Pretty much every fight I've seen in here so far has been really cool.
Not Beast Lord Darmak 2.0.
Hey, I like that fight.
Even Sludge Fist?
No, the one we did yesterday.
You mean the non-stop voice lines dancing ass boss?
No.
I don't know. That made me pretty moist just hearing
Huntsman
it over and over.
Altimore.
I
Huntsman
was okay
Altimore
with
was good.
Huntsman. I did not like the council boss.